Part of the reason that's so interesting with the book of Esther is just related to where the book of Esther shows up in your Bible. If it's in English, then more than likely the book of Esther shows up on the front half of the Old Testament. It's going to be before Job, Psalms, Proverbs, in that area. Kind of follows on the historical books, Chronicles, Kings, in that section. And it's in an era of history when the nation has been divided. They've been carried off into exile. They've been taken into other countries. They've been subjugated. They've been put sort of back into slavery. Not totally, but they're now under a foreign rule. So that's where it lands in our English Bibles. But you know what's interesting is in the Hebrew Bible and how the Bible was originally written, the original Hebrew language, they tended to put those books in a different order than we do. We tend to put them in groupings by general category of literature. They tend to put it thematically. So I gave an example when we went through the book of Ruth. You may remember this. Ruth in the Hebrew Bible came after the book of Proverbs. How does Proverbs end? An excellent woman, who can find? It gives the display of an excellent woman, the model of an excellent woman in Proverbs 31. And then, of course, the implication is you want to know someone like this? Read about Ruth. Here she is. And so there were connections between books that were meant to show you certain things. Esther ended the Old Testament originally. It was one of 5 books that ended the Hebrew Bible. They were lumped together. There was Ecclesiastes, Lamentations, Song of Solomon, Ruth, and Esther were there. They were called the 5 scrolls, the book of 5 scrolls, all there together at the end of the Old Testament.